Okay, so this is just, we're gonna do a rehouse for the green bottle blue. We're gonna put together a quick shelter. I'm just gonna do a couple quick videos so you guys who may end up caring for my pets someday have some idea what's going on. Basic enclosure. This is an acrylic box. I drilled these holes, little piece of tape to hold it closed. Nothing fancy. I like Biodude substrate. This is terra firma, which is okay. I actually like Terra Arania better. It's made for spiders, clearly. But either will work. He just makes it really nice. It's expensive. It's like 12 bucks a bag for a small bag of dirt, but it's the best stuff. I'll be back in just, well, let's keep on going. So we're going to take some of this dirt. And part of the thing about the terra firma is it has all these big dumb sticks and stuff in it, which are great if you have a burrowing reptile or something, and leaving some of them in are great if you have a spider, but we don't need all this dumb wood in the dirt because spiders like to push dirt around. Some of them do. Sometimes just they have that desire. It's their character, because they are characters. So we're going to put a little dirt in there. I'm going to moisten it a little bit. Not much, because this is a pretty dry species. And I'm going to put it on pause, because I'm going to go grab some more toys, and we're going to put it together. Thanks. Did it stop? No, it didn't stop. All right, so I talked a little bit about how I put this together, but I apparently didn't press record because I'm new at this. It's okay, it's real simple. Just there's that layer of wet dirt in the bottom, substrate. Found this rock I like. Gave it a little piece of bark for a burrow and some little leaves and such. Again, dollar store plants. They're cheap. They're $1 a piece. You take them apart. I save all the stems, especially when they have forks, because I reconnect them sometimes to fit in places. And I've just got a growing collection. But it'll give the spider a ground place to live in the burrow if it wants. This spider will probably live up in the top. It is a green bottle blue, the cyanopubescent or Chromatopella cyanopubescens right in here. I don't know if you can see it, but all that webbing is going to happen. They're prolific webbers. They're called semi-arboreal, which people argue about, but don't get into the argument. That's just, sometimes they like to live up in the air. The only thing I forgot to put in is the water dish. Spiders get water dishes. This is an old mustache wax container top of mine. I think you all are pretty familiar with those. I'm just going to tuck it down here. Push it in. And I like being able to get to it pretty easily, so I can continue to fill it or take it out and clean it if it's dirty. Another thing I would normally put in here is sphagnum moss, but it has disappeared. Maybe the dog ate it or something, but it's gone. So now that we've got all that, I'm going to pause you again. I'm going to clean up my mess, and then we're going to get the spider from that container into this container. All right? Maybe. Okay, so we have everything cleaned up. You'll notice we've got this big bin. When I'm working with my spiders, I put their enclosure in this big bin. You guys have heard a story of why. It gives them somewhere to go. And you'll notice in these corners here, maybe you can see them, there's crumpled up napkins, paper towels, whatever works. Theory is that if they get out, spiders tend to run around the enclosure, kind of like an Indy car for some reason. And if they get underneath one of these towels or napkins, they're like, oh, chill, safe spot. So it hasn't helped me yet, but I've heard it advised a lot. This is a catch cup. It is the bottom of this cup, or this bottle. I like it because it fits together like that. So if I catch the spider, I can, right? I use this one for the little bitty ones right now. I generally don't need to catch them. What we're going to do is what they call a poke and pray. We're going to take the lid off. We're going to hope. We're going to encourage the spider to move over into here. We may even take a piece of wood out of there. The other tools we have are paint brushes. These are so we can touch the spider's bum without hurting the spider. Sometimes poke with the other side, but not very often. The other thing you'll notice is there's holes in these cups, so we can get the spider ideally out, okay? These are a New World species, so they're not very venomous. I mean, you don't want to take a bite anyhow, and you don't want them to hurt their fangs while biting you anyhow, because that can happen. But these are also known to be kind of quick, kind of fast for old worlds. So we're gonna just open the container. This is a cute little container, by the way. It came with the spider. So he's got a little hatch for working with the spider. Somewhere in there is a Lego that was a water dish, but the spider has covered it up. Know that when I'm doing this, I'm going to startle the spider, not to mention all this webbing on the top here is going to get torn up, and so it's going to be a little pissed that I'm changing its house for it. There we go. See how it curled up? That's called a safety pose. They're kind of like curled up, trying to keep themselves safe, and we're hoping spider just goes down into enclosure. Not quite like that. So just wait till the spider chills out. Get the cup. Get the piece of paper that keeps it in the cup. Put the piece of paper off. Put the cup in here. And poke the spider out. Come on. You know you wanna. Looks like a good home for you. Come on. There you go. There you go. No, stay in there. There we go. So see, they're a little spicy. I did get the tape that holds it closed trapped under here. We're gonna chill on that. I also forgot to water them. We're also gonna chill on that. We're gonna let the spider do spider for a little bit in their new home. And that is how you rehouse a spider, because it doesn't matter if it works perfectly. It just matters that they get from point A to point B without getting hurt. So keep your cool. Know that spiders do spider things. And I will eventually maybe get better at this. But there you go. That's how you rehouse a spider. Okay, so this is just a checkup. This is the green bottle blue that we rehoused just a couple days ago. And you'll see, hopefully, they're creating a ton of webbing and have, as I expected, taken up house up kind of in the plant area above the rock. There's their water dish over there. See if we can get a front view so you have some idea. But they've taken to the new home famously. They seem to kind of dig it. There we go. That's a good spider picture. We'll end there.